Hello, fam. I know August holidays are here. Kids are in the house. Kids are at home and not going to school, especially here in Kenya. And I know you are looking for a plug of a good snap to prepare at home so that you guys don't waste money going to pick snacks at the shop. I got the plug. So let's do this. So welcome to this new upload. I'm just preparing samosa. I don't know how you call them at your place, but here in Kenya we call them samosa. So I'll be preparing two types of samosa. The first type is minced meat samosa, and another type is Irish potato uh, mashed Irish potato samosas. So I've just started by preparing my minced meat. I've added small amount of cooking oil to the cooking pan, and then I added the minced meat, and then I've just added water. I need it to cook so nicely, because immediately I'm done cooking it, it won't be cooked anymore, but it's just dipping it in water and then I'm done. So I have prepared my minced meat, it is cooking, and also our Irish potatoes are also cooking. So I'm just going ahead and preparing the other ingredients that I'll be using for this recipe. And yes, I'll not be using so much on this recipe. I'll be using leek onion. Yes, I was asking people on my live stream today about this, because I recorded this video and I didn't know the name of this onion in English. So I'm going to use leek onion, and that is for my minced meat. And then I will also use coriander. So I'll start by putting leek onion, and then I'll put coriander, and then I'll go ahead and then use spring onion too. So the ingredients for this, I'm just going to use the leek onion, spring onion, and coriander. So those are the three ingredients that I'm going to use. And also remember, while boiling your minced meat, you can decide to boil your minced meat with salt, or you wait. That time you are adding your leek onion is when you can add your salt. The way you love it, you're good to go. So as our minced meat and our potatoes are cooking, I'm just preparing our other ingredients. So these the minced meat and the potatoes will be our fillings. Yeah, they're called the fillings of FI, as in something to fill into the pockets. Yeah, so let me take this opportunity to welcome you all to this amazing upload. If you're watching me for the first time, kindly hit that red subscribe button to join this community. And if it's your second, third, and you are a returning subscriber just coming to support my content, I love you so much and I really appreciate your presence. I don't take it for granted. So let's keep going. We are done. I've cut them into pieces, and now I'm just checking our minced meat, and yes, no more water in it. So I'll just go ahead and just add our leek onion and coriander with some salt. So I didn't boil my meat with salt, so I'm just adding it right now. And also remember, do not put more oil on your minced meat fillings, because already the meat has oil. So if you put lots of oil in it, it's going to have lots of oil inside. And also, we are dipping our samosas in oil, so we don't want to have foods that when you eat you start feeling a taste of oil in your throat. So I have added my leek onion, and now I'm adding coriander, and I'll just go ahead and stir to make sure that everything incorporates so well in that minced meat. And also I started preparing the fillings because I wanted them to cool down, yeah, not to be hot. Yeah. And here we go again. Our potatoes are so well cooked. Make sure they are so well cooked, because for me, I love them mashed. So I've just added my salt, and then I'll go ahead and add my onions. I didn't want to cook my onions. I want them just edible. yeah, as in, because I know they'll I'll dip them also in the cooking oil. So that's the way to go. So I feel like this video I won't be talking much, but you'll be seeing more of action. So my fillings are all now ready, and I'm just adding the onions and coriander, and then I just go ahead and start now preparing our pockets. And preparation of pockets now, that's where that's where the labor comes in. That's where now the problem comes in. But meanwhile, on this video I'll show you step by step guide on how to do it, and you are going to love it, because I'm going to show you the shortest way possible. So let's start preparing our pockets. So first of all, I'm just going to add my flour. I love using ajab. It's not an advert, but I love ajab. So onto my flour I've just added salt, and then I'm just going to mix everything so that each and everything mixes so well. And then I'm coming in with my warm water. I love using warm water. So just like that, and then you just keep knead as you add water until your dough is well prepared. So that is exactly what I'm doing. And then another trick with this while making your pockets, this flour doesn't sit. Like you see, when you are preparing chapatis or mandazis, we always leave them to sit for around 5 minutes, or maybe 20 or even 30 minutes, the longest time you would want. These ones, we are not going to let them sit. It is immediate. So the moment your dough is ready, you now start separating into medium pieces, so that now you can start rolling the flour. So yeah, that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna separate the dough into different pieces, not different sized, medium sized. So I got six, and for this one, guys, these are lots of samosas. So I'm just going ahead and now preparing. So I'm just going to roll our dough, and then you'll just see, guys, you just wanna see how it goes. Yeah. So sometimes, and also I had forgotten, sometimes people prefer when they are when they are rolling their flour. Now when they start putting, you'll just see the next step. You will be adding cooking oil and some flour. But for me, yeah, this is the step I'm talking about. But for me, I just love adding cooking oil alone, and then you are good to go. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted. Hopefully it will continue recording. So for me, I always just love smearing oil. And guys, I have something to smear, but I love manually. It gives me very humble time, and it's so fast. So I'm just going to smear some cooking, and also make sure that the cooking oil touches all the upper surface of your rolled chapati like. So yeah, guys, keep an eye on it, and just in case of anything you would want to ask, let me know on the comment section. And a big shout out to you all who come in and support me. And guys, keep an eye on my live streams. I do live streams on daily basis at 10 a.m. Kenyan time to 12, 2 hours daily. So kindly, if you have not connected to me, kindly just connect to me and come to my live stream. My live streams are always connect live streams. Sometimes we do topics, but once in a week. But I always focus on connecting and just making other people grow. You guys, we are team, leave no one behind. So if you are there struggling for growth, just come. We want to see how we are going to help each other grow on. We are on the road to 100k subscribers, so we keep pushing regardless. So thank you so much, guys, for keeping an eye here. So that is the next step. Now you roll to make sure that it gets so wide, because guys, when you're making samosa, you need that thin, very thin outer layer, so that the fillings are already cooked. So you just need that outer layer to be that, not to be that heavy. So it's just dipping in your cooking oil, and you are done. So that is exactly what you are doing. So enjoy the video, guys. Enjoy the rest of the video. And then We see you on our next upload. I'll just leave some music running on the background, and then we can see on our next upload.
I keep dreaming, but my dreams keep flying away. It's somewhere far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slip to the right, to the I slip to the right, to I slip to the right, to I slip to the right. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I keep dreaming, but my dreams keep flying away. It's somewhere far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slip to the right, to I slip to the right, to looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low-key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's 4:30. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's 4:30. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile, people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low-key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's 4:30. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's 4:30. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slipped to right, bit to blue. I slipped to right, bit to I slipped to right, bit to I slipped to right. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's 4:30. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's 4:30. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.